Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade. We are 2 weeks away from the release of Unfinity, which means it's basically 2 weeks since the release of Dominaria United, because I guess we're just on a 1 month release schedule from now on. And as expected, unsets just are not that popular with the wider player base, and the sales reflect it. So out here to 60 days into the pre-release period. I mean, you can see all the way on the left side of the horizontal axis here. This started about minus 74 days, and we're at minus 14 now, and it has only sold on TCG Player 106 boxes. In fact, you can see there's a 10-day period right in here where it only sold 2 boxes over 10 days. It's just abysmal performance so far, and thankfully, the prices have come down to try to entice people to buy, but man, just being an unset and then being a collector box of an unset, have they ever done that before? I don't think they have. And then the stickers that are just kind of getting a cold reception, and the general market right now with too many releases, too many products, too fast, and people not wanting to open their wallets for that. Put on top of that, just economic conditions with inflation, and we are slowly headed towards the holiday season. So let's just make some comparisons here for fun. Let's compare it to Baldurs Gate. So the red line of Baldurs Gate, you can see how much it was outselling it at this same point. Let's see if we can get a number here. Yeah, about 600 boxes compared to 120. So Baldurs Gate at this point in its lifetime had sold about 5 times as many boxes. Sorry, Kamigawa Neon Dynasty had sold about 5 times as many boxes. Man, bet that was confusing. So actually, Baldurs Gate is about the best comparison. You can see that in a general kind of way, Baldurs Gate was technically ahead by the 14-day mark, but it was behind before this spike here, and I don't remember that there was some kind of big reveal for Baldurs Gate that caused that spike. I mean, really the big reveal for Baldurs Gate was that all the great Commander cards have been taken out and put in Double Masters 2022 instead. So I don't know if that was just a bonus buck sale and it was close enough to release date that people started piling into their positions in that product, but man, just in general, Unfinity is showing very, very poor performance here. I've changed the red line to Streets of New Capenna, and so you can see even on the back of Kamigawa Neon Dynasty being a popular product that people were still loving at this point, and people kind of rationing out their money in anticipation of Baldurs Gate at this point before the release of New Capenna. Even then, New Capenna was just incredibly outselling Unfinity. And so I expect this kind of weakness to continue. This is an unset which have never been as popular as even standard sets. And I just don't see this turning around unless WotC has something in their back pocket, something huge to reveal at this point. And now we are less than 2 weeks from the release date, and we're not seeing it yet. So maybe they'll surprise us. Maybe they'll just have like solid gold bars in the boxes. Maybe that's what it would take to really save the prices of Unfinity at this point. But I expect this to melt down below the prices of the break-even price for stores selling this. It's being sold at wholesale at essentially standard set pricing to card stores. And so you're looking at that about $183 per box for the collector boxes for this that card stores will be paying. But then you come in and you add on market fees and actual shipping, and break even for the stores will be somewhere in the 210s. And I expect this to just fall down below that. I think the demand is not there. I think the amount of discretionary income by and large in the Magic community to keep piling into another new expansion every month is just not there. And besides September being Dominaria United, October's Unfinity, November is Brothers War, the beginning of December is Jumpstart 2022, the end of December is Dominaria Remastered, and January of 2023 will be the Phyrexian themed standard set, whatever it's being called. So, there's no let up in the pace of release from WotC, and just beyond too many expansions and another one every month, it's too many products within each of them. It's card stores forced to take all those products by their distributors because the distributors are forced to take them by WotC. And so there's just way too much product in the system, and I expect the prices of this to just continue to slowly melt down into the release and post-release. So it stinks, but it is what it is. There's just too much product. WotC needs to drastically cut print runs to put scarcity back into it and stop releasing junk like Jumpstart boxes for every standard set. And, probably they shouldn't have released an unset this year at all. So, those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Agree or disagree? Otherwise, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join me on Final Trade and consider joining the Patreon. Thanks a lot, everyone.